Dave Olsen has been involved with baseball in a number of capacities, as a coach, as a general manager, as an administrator, as a president of the Manitoba Baseball Association. How did you get into baseball, really, as a starter, Dave?
Well, I played I wasn't a very good player, but I played when I was younger, and I enjoyed the game, and hung out at Lord Roberts Community Club, and one year they were looking for baseball coaches, and they couldn't find anybody, and they asked me to do it, and I've been doing it in 1970, excuse me, and I've been doing it ever since.
You've been associated, to my mind, with the Elmwood Giant organization, and were for such a long, long time.
Yeah, I was with Elmwood for 20 years. I started coaching there in '79, and probably stopped coaching there about 1999. Actually, just because I was working on the Pan Am Games. I ran the baseball section of the Pan Am Games in '99, so I was 21 years there and really enjoyed it. But,
you know, a lot of friends and...
oh, you make a lot of great friends. I mean, we met a lot of people and had a lot of dedicated people in that organization over the years.
David, as you look back, is there any special highlight that comes to mind about your days involved in baseball?
Well, I think the Pan Am Games in '99, not so much doing it, but when you look back at it, it was sort of an incredible experience and what went on there and the caliber of play and everything else. I also I was president of Baseball Canada for 2 years, and I enjoyed those 2 years, but it was sort of a different experience on the administrative side. As far as the coaching side, the thing I've enjoyed the most is actually the last 4 years. I've been coaching a 16-year-old team called the Winnipeg Wolf, and we just play in tournaments. It's actually under the Winnipeg Midget League, and it gives the younger players some more. And coaching those young guys gives you a little new breath of life.
David, as over the period of time, baseball has changed somewhat. The organization thereof in Manitoba certainly has evolved in various ways. How do you characterize how the game has progressed or gone downhill, shall we say?
Well, I think the biggest, I think the caliber of the athletes is as good as ever. There's just not as many of them. There's more sports tugging at different players, and there's more things to do, non-sport things to do. So I think the caliber of the top players is as good as ever. There's just not as many top players around. The other thing is the way our society has changed. When I started playing, parents, there was two parent families, and the mother was home and the father was working, and people had time to volunteer to coach. Now it's very, very difficult to get volunteers with the pressure on the modern day family.
Well, I think baseball is not alone in that regard.
Yeah, I don't think that. I mean, that's society today, but I think we've lost something there.
Sure. Any regrets in your own career that you would want to point to?
No, I don't think so. I mean, I've enjoyed myself. I think that over the years you have some ups and you have some downs, but I've been involved in a lot of things and had a lot of enjoyment out of it, and I don't think going back I'd change too much of it.
And is it special in your life to be an inductee into the Manitoba Baseball Hall of Fame?
Yeah, I think it is, because I mean, there's a lot of people that are in that Hall of Fame that I got to know over the years, and knowing what kind of effort they put in to make things better in the baseball community, and feel honored to be involved with those people.
Is there anything that you would recommend, not only to the Baseball Hall of Fame, but to baseball officials generally in Manitoba?
I think we just got to keep making the game fun for the younger kids. I mean, it's tough, but you still got to make it fun. If it's not fun, they're not going to play, and if you can make it fun, they'll play for a long time.
David Olsen and his memories. He's now, of course, an official member of the Manitoba Baseball Hall of Fame.